and welcome and good morning. Thank you for tuning into Community Voice. I'm your host, Josh Engel. Today's program will be live streaming on our WLBB Facebook page. So if you have any questions or comments for our guests, please feel free to throw those in. She is always one to address questions, comments, kudos, whatever you have to offer to the chat. This morning's guest is Carrollton City Council member for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges, coming on the program today to talk about, well, every time Jacqueline comes on, we got tons to talk about. So, but first and foremost, we're going to be chatting about Community Fest. It's coming up June 15th. It's going to be from noon to 5 p.m. at Legends West Park. Beautiful park out there. You can join Jacqueline for free food, clothing, inflatable houses, fire trucks, games, and more. It's free and open to the public. Of course, taking donations of non-perishable items such as food, water, clothing, school supplies, and a lot more. But we'll get to that in a bit. Good morning, Miss Jacqueline.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming on the program today.
Quite welcome.
Well, first and foremost, why don't you tell folks a little bit about yourself and just tell us about how you've been lately.
Well, of course, everyone know in the community, I'm Jacqueline Bridges, City Council member for Ward 1. I have been doing great. I've been just preparing for this Community Fest. It's been going awesome. Just completed the DEI leadership program. That was amazing. I mean, a long 8 months of learning and growing and learning all about DEI. That's been great. Getting things together and prepared for the nonprofit organization, reconnecting back with the community. It's been great. Everything that I've been praying for, Josh, is just coming to pass. So I'm just being patient and not rushing, but just waiting on God. And that's amazing.
I think you have a direct line to the man upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
You accomplish a lot.
A lot. My school and learning center at 562A Noonan Road is coming together. I've been partnering with a lot of people. When I tell you God is good, all you got to do is just wait and wait out the process.
So tell us about your nonprofit organization.
My nonprofit started in 2019, right before the COVID. And so what I've done is re-strategized it. So I was praying about, wait a minute, what program can I initiate in the community? And I'm like, I'm always helping. And I prayed about it. I said, I'm always helping. And I prayed about it. I said, okay, a HELP program. Councilmember Bridges, what is the HELP program? We got to talk about health. Health starts in your family, in your home. If the parent's not healthy, they can't learn the child how to be healthy. So that's H. E, education. We got to be taught. L, we got to initiate other leaders from your leadership and be an example in your community. And P, initiating productive projects. We got to be productive. We got to collaborate under one event. I'm trying to bring all these different events together under one umbrella, and that's to help health, education, leadership, and initiate productive projects under one event in our community. Now they might want to say, well, where does the fest come from? Fest come from, we ain't having no festival, but we're having a fest. First, essentials, sustainable, together. It's all about being together under one umbrella. And we're most powerful when we want, and you can't beat that.
Absolutely. And I think that's, the operation of the nonprofit speaks a lot to how you treat Ward 1. The way that you stay involved. I mean, pretty much you're in a constant state of talking to folks.
Yes.
Whether it be the citizens who live in Ward 1 or whether it be individuals who would be served by your nonprofit. I mean, you're a very, very busy person.
Yes, I'm very busy because it's reconnecting back with the community.
Why is that so important to you?
Reconnecting resources for one's individual needs. Everybody needs some different. That's why I put the Community Fest. You might not be homeless, but you still need food. And this is the most beautiful part. I got a phone call yesterday from Pilgrim Pride. They partnered with me also. We're going to be giving out 360 pieces of chicken, raw chicken. So people be able to come to the event and get some fresh meat. And I'm going to wash it and package it up myself. I had to go get a freezer, Josh, because I don't want the food to waste. And I got to have somewhere to put it until I get to the event. And it's going to be amazing. Even the fire department gonna come out. We're gonna do fire extinguisher training on site. I got a fire extinguisher, but guess what? If it's a fire and I panic, I don't know what to do. So they're gonna learn us what to do in case of emergency of fire, because people's houses burn up, families get burned up because they don't know what to do when they're in a panic mode. So we're gonna have that. And also, guess what? Oh, I got my coffee. Praise the Lord.
Absolutely. Thank you, Colin. You're the man.
And guess what? Also, if you don't have a fire smoke detector in your home, they're gonna sign you up on site and come back at a later date to install it.
That is talk about keeping safety first.
Safety first. We gotta think about safety. It's gonna be kids out there. What if the parents are not in the home and your house catch on fire? Then what happens?
You made a good point earlier. When something pops off, a little oil fire starts or something. I mean, that's panic, immediate panic. And I think that people would be surprised how many of them don't really know how to use a fire extinguisher.
I know you got it, but then your house been burnt down before you can, put I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I don't know to pull the pin out. Next thing I know, everything's charred. You know what I mean? And I'm just throwing it away because I don't know how to use it. So this is a great opportunity to learn that.
Great opportunity to learn that. We're also gonna have a CPR agent on site, so she's gonna be teaching us about CPR. People die because their loved one pass out or fall out. We don't know what to do. This is the health. This is education. The leaders come out together and initiate the productive project. You can't beat it. So once people understand where I'm coming from, and collaboration is very important in our community. That's why you reconnect the dots. And my goal is to have Legend West Park full of resources to come to the community, because people don't know. So if they don't come to us, guess what, Josh? We'll go to them.
We got our first comment, Chiquita Thomason. Miss Bridges is such an asset to our community. Love her. And I think I count 3 heart emojis there.
Well, that's awesome, because my heart is in my community. Even the mental health gonna be there. Pathway is gonna be there, because it starts with the parent. Some parents is going through emotional breakdown, anxiety, depression. We got to get them right so they can take care of their kids. The kids out of control because the parent can't handle their health situations. I want to make sure I'm like the army, no man left behind. I want to make sure no one is left behind because they didn't have the information they need to help each individual house needs. It's different. Every household is different, but one community, one household, one family at a time.
Time is 8:38. We're going to go and take our first commercial break. And when we come back, we'll continue our conversation with Councilmember for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges, as we chat about some recent updates to her personal growth and training. I think that's something that everybody should be working on, always learning and growing. As well as Community Fest. We touched on it a bit here, but we're going to talk about it in a bit more detail. Community Fest coming up June 15th from noon to 5 p.m. at Legends West Park. Join them for free food, clothing, inflatable houses, fire trucks, games, and more. And as we just discussed,
a lot of resources.
So stick with us. Community Voice, brought to you by Tanner Health System and Oak Mountain Academy.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
The AP Scholar Journey at Oak Mountain Academy is designed to provide students with a clearly defined advanced placement curriculum track to earn a series of distinctions upon graduation. This journey enables academically prepared students to pursue college-level studies throughout 17 AP courses in 5 subject categories while enrolled at OMA. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us on the mountain. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us. Discover your journey at OMA. Prepare, explore, and achieve. We're
back to Community Voice. Today is June 12th. Time is 8:40 a.m. and I'm your host, Josh Engel. We have a council member for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges, in the studio with us today. If you're just tuning in, be sure to check out the first segment when we talked a bit about Jacqueline and her nonprofit that she works with. She founded, and all the impacts that that's having on the community. But of course, we're going to keep this train rolling. We're going to talk about let's talk about Community Fest in a bit more detail, reconnecting back with the community. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about it. First of all, what folks can expect. You touched a bit on it, some of the training and resources that will be available. But give folks pretty much a summary of what they can expect and how they can contribute and support the event.
How they can support me, as stated before, they can donate, they can give food, clothes, non-perishable items, they can donate monetary donation, because it's always good to invest back in what's being done in your community because it's an investment. Nothing is for free. It's a $50 donation. They'll be having a packet like this that's going to be handed to each individual vendor or sponsor when they get there. So, I'm working on my website and it's almost together. I'm so excited about that because, I want it done right, Josh.
Absolutely.
I don't want it just throw it together. So some things take time. So it's in progress, but it is coming along.
Now, can you tease what the name of the website will be? Or is that something you're still
Reconnecting back with the community nonprofit.
Bam, there it is.
Bam, there it is. Drop the mic, Josh, drop the mic. So, yes. So, they'll be getting the packet so we can continue the partnership. And I tell people all the time, Josh, it's not about getting $50 or $20 or $100. It's about partnership, long-lasting relationship, because we make up the community. We're going to forever be serving this community, but we have to do it together. Using new ideas together uniquely set the foundation for a diverse community, and that means we're in unity. We are most powerful one. We can't do it without each other. That's why I say reconnecting the dots, the fire department, the police department, the citizen in the community. Collaboration is the key so we can understand what we have to do to guide and lead this community. And you can't do it without the leaders is already here. And these leaders create and initiate more leaders through the leadership. So that's why it's very imperative that we walk worthy of the mission that God has set us on. And if that's not your mission, they need to find another mission because we got to be the example in our community. That's why it's so important to invest back in your community by way of funding and clothing and reconnecting with different businesses. And a lot of businesses have reached out to me, and it was a little bit too late, but next year it's going to be more powerful and bigger. This is what the nonprofit is all about. And I just want to thank Pastor Vincent Deutsch, which is my pastor, my very own. He's coming out, opening us up in a big prayer. He bringing a youth leadership council with him. That's amazing because these kids got to understand how to give back too. It starts with the leaders, Josh.
Yep. You mentioned earlier, when you were describing, the HELP program, health, education, inspiring leaders, and being productive, a productive approach to life on purpose. You mentioned, for example, with health alone, mm-hmm. that is something that has to start at the home.
That's start in the home.
And I think that this is a great opportunity to inspire the next generation because not only could they have opportunity to see some fire trucks and hang out with the policemen and the firemen, and maybe they decide they want to do that in the future. But beyond all that, they get to communicate with you, leaders, and get to see their family step up and make this a beautiful event. And
not only that, we're going to have a live band. We're going to have the dance ministry. We're going to be doing a whole program. It's going to be so much going on that they're going to be getting the resources. They're going to have fun. We're going to have the cornhole boards out there for all ages. Even the babies can throw a bag in the cornhole and it lights up. And then you got the middle-aged teenagers, then you have the adults. We're going to have that out there. We're going to have Pathways going to be out there with the popcorn machine. Of course, yours truly going to be out there just moving about and talking to everybody. We're going to have a DJ out there. We're going to have Pathways. We're going to have mental health. We're going to have Tanner Health Systems. We're going to have, Integrity Home Care Solutions. Going to be talking about CPR. You're going to have Delta Sigma Theta out there. They're going to be talking about voting, the rights to vote that we have. Don't take that lightly. get out and vote. As a matter of fact, election going on now. Go vote.
Yep.
Go look to see who's on the roster and go vote. It's very important. So you got to be optimistic, and we still got to do it together.
Absolutely.
You got to research the candidates that's on the roster and see what they bring to our community on purpose.
And I think that just to remind folks, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about Community Fest, reconnecting back with the community. And it's happening June 15th from noon to 5 p.m. at Legends West Park. As we've been discussing, if you can bring a donation, a cash donation is great.
Cash donation is great. We're taking it on site.
Absolutely.
So, it's always good to be able to come and give it to me in my hand so I can meet you, so I can love on you, so I can show you just how much I appreciate it. And, I don't take donations lightly. And Josh I don't take anything lightly. I'm very grateful. And when I was homeless, that's what stemmed and birthed reconnecting back to the community. When I was homeless, I went to the same thing that I'm initiating in the community. No food, no clothes, can't afford to buy my kids anything for Christmas, because I didn't have a job. But nowadays, think about it, Josh, we got jobs, but we still in need because things have went so outrageously economically wise that people can't afford to buy food to put on their table because they got to pay rent. And the housing authority also going to be at the event on site. If you need to know anything about the home program, buying homes, initiation about what the housing authority had to offer, they're going to be there too as well. So I'm trying to get everybody at this event, and it ain't too late to come on out. If you want to come and set up a booth, bring $50 and come on out, because you very well have the opportunity to, because I don't want to leave anybody out.
What a great, that's such a reasonable, registration fee. $50, you can come set up your table at the Community Fest, meet a lot of the community members out in Ward 1. Networking. Meet
and greeting. So the community know who you are. We don't know who's who because we so divided. And that bothers the core of me, Josh. I don't want this community to be divided by no means. Because if you see the vision, Josh, Jacqueline Bridges ain't got no part of that. Because it's not what it's all about at the end of the day. The foundation is built on unity, standing together. That's God's authority. Unity. He don't want you divided.
Yeah, what is it? A house divided cannot stand.
Can't stand it, gonna sink.
Well, exactly. Now, I did want to touch on this because, here we are laying out this nonprofit event. Tons of vendors, lots of resources available for folks in the community. It's something that's good for all ages.
All ages.
And people that don't work in nonprofit work don't realize how difficult and how long and how arduous assembling something like this is, an event like this is. But on top of that, you have actually been furthering your education. Yes. With some and working on some additional certifications. Could you tell us a bit about this right here?
The Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Certificate Program, when I was introduced to it, I'm like, that'll help my community. And the reason why I help the community, you want everybody to feel belong. You want everybody to know that we got the equal opportunity all across the board. I don't want to leave anyone out. And then when I went to the class, I learned so much about DEI, because when people look at DEI, Josh, they think racist. No, it's deeper than that. You have to go out and you got to research and dig deep to understand diversity, equity, and inclusion. Everybody should be diverse, all walks of life coming together, but under one event. All nationalities coming together under one event, under one community.
One banner, one flag, one town.
Just bring it all in. And I don't want to never hear anybody come to me talking about racism and this and that. That's out the window for me. Now you got to work with your community by education. Educate yourself the importance of unity, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Should nobody feel like, well, we ain't supposed to come to that event. Yes, you do. I don't care if you're a millionaire, you might need some clothes.
You never know.
Because the mindset of social media now is the illusion. The illusion is something that's real, but it's not. That's where mental health come in at. Because people got to realize, if you need help, we are here for you. We are equal, equality, equity, inclusive, belonging. That's what I got certified. So I want to just expound on that as far as our community, because nobody shouldn't be left out under no circumstances in my book. After going through this class, it was an eye-opener. But not only that, I'm certified in it. How about that?
That's excellent. Now, I mean, and kudos to furthering your growth in education. I mean, I think that's something that a lot of people don't do, or they don't allocate the time to do. How did you hear about this training?
It comes through the municipalities. It comes down from the municipal program that they offer to the elected officials. And so when they offer education to me, I'm going to jump on it. And to make it more personal, I've got the recognition in January for outstanding credited hours for classes in the municipalities in government.
I think that's important that folks know about this.
It shocked me. I'm like, I'm getting an award for what? Because they recognize that I've got over 42 hours of training since I've been elected as an elected official.
That's huge. And I think it's important that when you come on the program that you do take time to share this kind of stuff, because, I think it's, I imagine it means a lot to the folks in your ward to see that, you're not, just resting on your laurels.
I'm just not a face on the city council. I'm working.
There's no illusion here. This is all about work.
This is real. When you work hard, you be smart about what you're doing, because the Bible teaches us, and all you're getting, get an understanding. I don't want to be able to lead a community and I don't understand what I'm doing. I can't be effective like that. So when people asking me something or need my help for something, I'm going to be able to give them an answer. And if I don't have the answer, I know where to go to get the answer. But my whole perspective of being a leader in this community is to carry on the torch for the generation to come, so they too can say, Miss Bridges was homeless, but she became a city council leader. Miss Bridget was homeless, but she owned her own business. Miss Bridget was homeless, but she bought her own home at the age of 19. Now that's amazing. Miss Bridget was homeless, but she found herself always helping others. And that's why I created the HELP program, because I'm always helping somebody. And so, what other way to start with the health, education, leadership, productive project? What way to help your community?
Time is 8:52. We're going to go and take our last commercial break. But when we come back, we'll wrap up our conversation with a council member for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges, as we chat more about her work and the upcoming Community Fest, reconnecting back with the community. It's going to be June 15th from noon to 5 p.m. at Legends West Park. Do not miss this opportunity. Excellent resources, some training from the fire department, and more. Inflatable houses for the kids, games, and of course
dancing, band, music. Come on, Josh.
They got a DJ. I mean, they got music.
And we got a live band. How about that?
How about that? So yeah, we'll be right back here in just a few minutes. Community Voice brought to you by Tanner Health System and Oak Mountain Academy.
Health is a journey. It's making better choices, even when it's not easy. It's taking care of yourself and the people you love. At Tanner Health System, we're there for you with every step, with primary care, heart care, cancer care, women's care, orthopedics, surgical services, and so much more. We're dedicated to helping you live and feel your best. So let's get on that journey to health. You've got places to be for many years to come. Find us at tanner.org.
The customized academic scholar journey at Oak Mountain Academy is individually designed to provide students with a personalized, clearly defined academic track that earns the student a series of distinctions upon graduation. This journey enables academically driven students to pursue a focused, rigorous course of study personalized to their wants and desires. I'm Patrick Uran, head of school, inviting you to journey with us on the mountain. For more information, visit us at oakmountain.us. Discover your journey at OMA. Prepare, explore, and achieve.
And we're back to Community Voice. Today's June 12th. The time is 8:54 a.m. I'm your host, Josh Engel, and we're about to wrap up our program with council member for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges. Always an excellent conversation with Ms. Bridges when she comes on the program, probably because she's so busy. She's always doing something. And if you're just tuning in, be sure to go back and check out the full episode, which will be available on the live stream, which we are a part of right now. If you have any last-minute questions, comments, or kudos for our guests, feel free to throw those in there. But you want to be sure to go back and check out our conversation regarding the recent certification, the municipal leader certification, diversity, equity, and inclusion certificate program that Jacqueline Bridges just not only completed but was recognized for her incredible work that she's put into. I think 42 hours of additional training.
And I got a pen too.
You got a pen too? See, now that's pretty cool.
I got a pen too, so it just inspired me to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm on the right path.
Absolutely.
And I always like to have my certification because they like, you got certification for everything. Well, I do everything. So I was just telling a friend of mine the other day, their son is finna get married. I said, well, I can marry him.
Yeah.
I can counsel him. You just let me know because I got license to do that also. But getting back to the event, don't forget to come out to the community fest. First Essential or Sustainable Together. It's a fest. We're going to have live band. We're going to have resources. The fire department, the police department is going to prepare 150 snack packs. We're going to have the the little mascot out there for the kids. We're going to have the jumping house out there for the kids. We're going to have the nutritious truck from the Carrollton City schools out there. We're going to have a lot of fun and a lot of things.
Tons of vendors.
Wow.
Yeah,
I got Sigma Gamma Rho going to be out there volunteering. We're going to have Friendship Baptist Church Day. Thank you, Sheena and Pastor Russell. They made a donation toward it. See, it's the little things for me. It's the little things for me. Everybody that put, just this thing, like I be looking at the Braves game and I said, look at all those people. Just imagine if people get $1, Josh. $2, it adds up.
Yes,
so come on out, be a vendor, be a sponsor, make a donation. I'm still receiving them. We need the help of the entire community. So, don't feel like because you're a nonprofit, go over there and over there and over here and over. We got to come together, community.
Absolutely.
We have got to come together and be in unity. That's the only way it's going to work. That's why you see Jacqueline Bridges everywhere, because I went to Noonan to an event last night because you reconnecting, you branding, you collaborating with other business owners and other leaders in the community. So, one band, one sound. What a beautiful noise.
Absolutely. So we have about 2 minutes left. Just a reminder to folks again, Community Fest. A lot of resources available, lots of fun for the family. Donations are being accepted, and non-perishable items such as food, water, clothing, and school supplies, they can be accepted at this event, but as well at 562D Noonan Road through May 31st. Of course, monetary donations may be mailed to the organization, P.O. Box 1451, Carrollton, Georgia, 30117. So we only have about a minute left. Any final message of encouragement that you would like to give our community?
Yes, I encourage you. I strongly encourage you to partner with Jacqueline Bridges, reconnecting back to the community. We got so much ton of, information and stuff for the community. Come out to this event. Spread the word. Tell everybody, your whole family, call everybody to come to this community fest because it's going to be something special for you when you get there. And don't forget, we're giving out raw chicken. You'll be able to get you some chicken to take back with you. It's going to be already bagged up and ready when you get there. So, tell your family, tell your friends, clothes and shoes for all ages, school supplies. And I just encourage you to stay encouraged. I encourage you to stay focused and trust that what I'm doing for the community is for everybody in this community. No, all inclusive.
Council member for Ward 1, Jacqueline Bridges. Thank you again, Jacqueline, for coming on the program.
You're welcome.
And thank you to everyone that tuned in today. We will see you at Community Fest June 15th, noon to 5 p.m., Legends West Park. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.